Hi, I'm Monica Price and I'm joined here with Paul and Michael. Thank you so much for inviting me into your
Nice to
home
have
today.
you.
Two gorgeous boys, Levi and Lucas,
Yeah.
who we can see in the background. Now, guys, you tell us a little bit about your story. You adopted your boys, didn't you?
We did. They were, how old were they?
18-month-old.
Yeah, and they weren't diagnosed with anything at all. So we new to all that, weren't we?
Yeah.
It must have been, I suppose a shock really is the right word to use when they were diagnosed, or did you kind of have a sort of sense of something?
We knew they were delayed from like seeing my sister's children at that age and stuff.
Yeah.
And Levi wasn't even walking. We didn't get him walking until he was way after 2-year-old. So we knew there were a lot of delay. But we didn't know. We just got told it was kind of a global development delay, and maybe they would pick up.
Was you under any sort of pressure then? You know, because other parents can be very,
We
my
were
boy's
like,
talking. You know, did you have all of that?
We went through a phase, didn't we? No matter what we were doing, wasn't working.
Yeah.
The main thing was to get Levi walking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We used to sit him on the stepping lounge and just trying to get him to do a few steps, because they were saying at one point he might have had a mild cerebral just bum shuffling around, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we were trying all different things to get them doing what they should be for their age, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then when you had this diagnosis at 3,
It was really sad. It was a sad day, I'll tell you that now, because we knew there was some kind of autism or something different. At that time as parents, we didn't really know much about autism like we do now. But the actual day when all the professionals sit around the table,
And everybody has to agree, don't they?
it's really sad because it's a label to some extent.
Yes.
You're given a label. Your kids are given a label, and I remember feeling really sad. That's it. They're going to have this for the rest of their lives. Does that mean they're categorised into a certain box now?
I understand that totally.
It's just really, really sad. It was really sad.
And then from that day, did obviously your lives change?
Yeah, I mean, our lives are changing every day now, and they always will do in the future with the boys.
Yes.
Given, how their needs change, how they may deteriorate or improve, all we have to do is make sure that we advocate for them the best we can, and just give them everything they need. That's our role as their parents, I kind of guess.
And what about you, as a couple? Because I would imagine that when you were diagnosed, did that bring you closer together? Or did you, is there times when it's friction between you as a partner? As in any relationship, when you're trying to cope with information.
I think the hardest times is the sleep deprivation. So, but we've always worked as a team and really put it on board both together. We've always shared the workload, because it has been hard work. And the hardest thing was fighting for everything. We never realised that you had to fight for the most basic things, just to get them a special needs buggy at the beginning because they were too big for a normal buggy, and for nappies and things like that. We had to fight for everything from day one.
And do you find that people are acceptant of children with autism?
We can be out in public domain with boys, and one of them might be getting a bit distressed or upset and making lots of different noises, and some of the general public can say, "Oh, what's the matter with him? Is he tired?" And we'll say, "Well, he's got autism." Years ago, Monica, we used to apologise, but we don't now. We refuse to do that. We used to always say, "Oh, I'm sorry, he's got autism," and we kind of learned that about 3 years ago. We were apologising for our kids.
Why should you?
Yeah.
No parent should ever apologise.
So
we've had different comments, haven't we, about if they've been noisy in a supermarket and people thinking that they're just naughty and things like that. And we used to have some cards from National Autism Society that kind of explained it all to just pass to people, because a lot of people still don't understand.
Everybody knows the word autism, but so many people don't know what it actually is.
Well, I was going to say, just explain what Lucas and Levi, their condition is to, the rest of the world.
So both boys have the actual diagnosis of severe autism, severe learning difficulties, severe challenging behaviour. There's no communication, no speech, and they both have life-threatening epilepsy, which is really, really difficult. And to look at that, if that was on paper,
I was going to say,
and you said, "Oh, should we accept this child into our house?" You would look at that and think, "Oh my God, no way." but it's very different when you grow with it.
Yes.
You know, you're on that journey already. You know, to
And
be
they are
presented
beautiful
with-
boys.
They are the most loving boys ever. We've worked so hard with that. And you know, these boys are our world. Absolutely everything to us. You know, we always try and give Levi and Lucas the same as everybody else. You know, there may be days where we're doing it and it's not working so well, but why shouldn't they have what every other child has, regardless of them having a diagnosis of autism or learning difficulties or anything else like that, regardless of all that. At the end of the day, they are still a child and they deserve the same as any other child, Monica.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time here today, and we'll look forward to seeing you very soon. Thank you.